Spin rhymes with Kim Kardashian prepares me for another body shot. This is some coke off Katy Perry's.
Hey, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Tyler Tracey. I'm an 18-year-old MC coming from Canada, and I just released about 15-20 minutes ago my second mixtape called Teenage Horror Story, and I just wanted to go over the general meaning and theme of the mixtape and break down each individual song. So I chose the name Teenage Horror Story because, I wanted to talk about my personal stories and my personal feelings and emotions during my teenage life, but I wanted it also to be something that other teenagers, whether you are a teenager now, going to be a teenager, or were a teenager, you can listen to and relate to. Whether if you can't relate to the stories, you can relate to the emotions and the feelings that I felt. And there's 10 tracks on here, and each one kind of deals with different feelings and emotions. And I just want it to be something that you can look at and go, okay, I felt that way he did. Or if you aren't a teenager yet, you can look at, and when it happens, you can listen to my music and go, I know where he's coming from now. I know what he's saying, and I get it. And he made it through, and so can I. And I just want it to be something like that, an inspiration almost.
I'm different, I'm actually far beyond that. Because I'd much rather have been retarded or just fucking fat. Because then I can actually have an excuse.
So the first song off Teenage Horror Story is a song called From That Day On. It's produced by German producer Jace D Muzik. Check out his link here. I sampled the song Bullet for My Valentine's song called Your Betrayal for the hook, because that song to me is a really powerful song, and I want this song to be the same way, and just not powerful as in super inspirational, but powerful as in dark, something to get you to think. If it's inspirational, I'm all for that too, but I want it to be something that makes you stop and think. It was more actually aimed not so much for the people who felt the way I feel, but for the people who caused that. Like when you tell someone that they're worthless, and when you you bully somebody, I want you to hear this song and understand what you're doing. If it's something that you do to yourself, I want you to know that you are worth it. But for the people who, like I've had people tell me I'm worthless. I've had people tell me that I should die, that I should never have been born. Almost every teenager has that said to them. And I just wanted to, go talk about that, say what I felt about it. So, if you hear it and you're not, that person listening to it, and you've had that said to you, then you can relate. No, you're not the only one who gets that said to them,
My first tape didn't take off, my SoundCloud went mainstream. My really shit started making a buzz, and I started seeing my dream.
So the next track off of Teenage Horror Story is a song called Tyler Titan, and it features a kid named Tidor. Check out his link here. And I just had this song, and I thought it would be a great song to have him in. It's produced by MTM Productions, or More Than Music Productions. Check out their mixtape here. This is actually where I got all the beats from them for this tape. The song is kind of the opposite of the first one. The first one talks about, feeling worthless. This is kind of the next step after, when you realize you're not worthless, when you realize that you weren't fucked up since birth, that you have a purpose, and that no matter what anybody says, you were taller when you were younger. Taller doesn't have to mean taller as in young. Taller doesn't have to mean as in when you were born, when you were 5 years old. Doesn't matter age. I just mean that the taller of feeling lower than everybody else, feeling like there's nothing, and then all of a sudden being a titan. And I'm not talking about being rich. I'm not talking about being famous. I mean self-success, being somebody who's can flip off everybody who hates on them. And
we're living in a crisis. It's something that we create. Racism is a huge issue, so why is it up for debate?
All right, so the next song is called Crisis. It's produced by an amazing producer, goes by the name of Dansonn Beats. You can check out his link there. It's also got 2 features in it. This is actually the first time I've had singers feature in my songs. Their names are Rachel Jensen and Madison Harcourt. I wanted this song to be super powerful. It doesn't so much fit the theme of the mixtape, but I feel like it should. The Crisis talks about what's fucked up with the world, I mean, from racism to homophobia to poverty to political corruption, just all that kind of stuff. And I feel like teenagers don't necessarily focus on these kind of things. I mean, you know, we're a little too young to know everything, and I understand that. And I feel like not, you know, I mean, I know adults don't even focus on it this much, but I feel like teenagers should really get involved in these kind of things because, I mean, we're young. We can seriously make a difference.
I'm not as strong as my crew thinks I really am. That's why I get on my knees. Hope you'll understand.
All right, so the fourth song is a remix of Ace Hood's Lord Knows. I wanted to do a remix of this song. I'm not a super religious person, but I mean, I do believe in a higher power. Not quite so sure what it is, but I do believe in one. And this is just kind of, you know, me asking this higher power questions. Not all bad, not all good, clearly. But, you know, just kind of asking questions. You know, why is life like this? Why is, you know, why was I put into this scenario? Why is basically what it is. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a remix of this song. I feel like it's got such a simple beat, but yet so powerful at the same time. And I feel like Ace Hood killed it, and I wanted to see how well I did. And I feel like I did a pretty good job doing a remix of this song.
This is a haters tribute, bitch. So I just got a few words for the rappers rejecting me. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, Jason. Like.
All right, so the fifth track to Teenage Horror Story is a song called Haters Tribute. It's produced by Dansonn Beats. This song here, I just wanted to go in and basically say fuck you to everyone who's hated me. And it's a song that, I mean, I kind of drop personal stories in it, but I want it to have that feeling, you know, like the chorus. I feel like it's one of my most creative choruses I've ever wrote. And I want it to almost be an anthem for people who just want to say fuck you. Like, you know, just to anybody who's brought you down, to anybody who's ever said anything negative about you, anybody's ever talked behind your back. Maybe they went for your girl, went for your guy, went, you know, just anybody who's ever been a dick. Just a big fuck you. You know, like that.
Let it all out, uncaged and unleashed. Bring forth and bring alive my demons like they was deceased.
So the sixth track is a song called Concealed Weapon. It's a song produced by MTM Productions. It's off that mixtape I showed you earlier. What the song is talking about is being someone who keeps all your emotions inside, feeling like you can't say them, feeling like you can't express them, you know, like you have to hide them for whatever reason. You feel like you can't tell anyone because you don't have anybody, you know, just whether you feel like you're going to piss somebody off. It's just talking about being a concealed weapon, holding all that inside till eventually the one day where you'll just explode. And, I mean, that's never a good thing.
Boy in the streets the other night.
Fucking bitch.
Walked over and threw a punch with all my might. Bam! Broke his nose and hocked a loogie in his mouth.
So this song is a song, it's a remix of Hobson's Sag My Pants. And, it's off his Raw album. It's just a song that when I listen to what teenagers are listening to nowadays on the radio, I'm almost petrified. You know, like, I mean, I don't mind if you like country, go for it, listen to country. If you like pop, listen to pop. If you like rock, listen to rock. If it's hip hop, rap, whatever it is, listen to it. But make sure what you're listening to is real. I am a person who will listen to every genre. And as many times as I will listen to a real artist, there's about 100 fake ones out there. For all teenagers to kind of listen to and go, oh, you know, maybe Soulja Boy is not the realest rapper out there. Maybe Gucci Mane isn't the realest rapper out there, you know? Maybe when these pop singers aren't writing their own lyrics, you know, it's not real, you know? If you listen to a pop artist and he or she has such a powerful song and you listen to it, that's awesome. But if they don't write it, I mean, it's kind of fake, kind of ruins it. At least it does for me. And I kind of wanted just to express that. I mean, Hobson did it in his song, so people may be saying, well, you're jacking his flow because, you know, I did diss Soulja Boy in it. And I know he did too. But kind of, you know, just talking about it. Just going, look, listen to the music you're listening to. Like, really listen. And you'll hear that it's fake. You know?
In your heart, motherfucker, I'll tear you apart. Say goodnight to your family, say goodnight to your wives. I'm officially put you in death row for your life.
Alright, so the next track is a song called Push You Back. It's featuring my buddy Steven Johnson. The song's produced by MTM Productions. from that mixtape I talked about earlier. This song is just me and Steve, basically, you know, saying if you're gonna fuck with us, we're gonna fuck with you back. When teenagers sit there and you go, you know, someone's coming up to you and they're picking on you, and they're just getting right in your face. People spreading rumors about you, trying to start fights with you for no reason. You know, whatever the case is, this is just something to say to them. Oh, fuck you, man. Like, really, like, if you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. I ain't taking any of your bullshit. And that's what this is. It's just saying something. I'm not taking your bullshit. You know, if you're really gonna try and fuck with me, then I'll fuck with you.
I was never one for let my emotions get the best of me. Never one for giving in to all this pointless jealousy. When several men make me feel like my relationship is in jeopardy.
So the 9th track off of Teenage Horror Story is a song called Jealousy, and it is produced by Dansonn Beats. I'm somebody who isn't really into one night stands. I'm somebody who's not really into hitting it and quitting it. I'm a relationship kind of guy. But unfortunately with that comes jealousy. Not everybody's the same way as me. And this is just, you know, when you're in high school and as a teenager, you go in and out of relationships. Everybody does. And this is something for not even just teenagers. If you just get jealous, you get jealous. And when guys try to fuck with your girl or your guy, or, you know, when girls go after your guy, it hurts and it stings. And this is me just saying, you know, I know where you're coming from. I've been in that situation. I've been in situations where I've had to get into fights with the guys because they've been going after my girl, you know, and it stings. And, you know, it's just a song to say, you know,
now we foaming at the mouth, really stealing his wallet, rolling with this girl named Juicy like I was Christopher Wallace, tripping on the shrooms like a Mario.
So this final track is a remix of Jeremy Benton's Schizo. It's off of his mixtape Freebasing with Kevin Bacon. This song features my buddy Steven Johnson again. This song is I wanted to do it because every teenager deserves to have that fun fucked up times. You should have multiple of them, but I mean everybody has that one golden story, you know, that you'll tell everyone for the rest of your life, or even better, the ones where you just wish nobody ever knew of. And I know this tape is pretty dark, but I wanted to end on a song that just, you know, was more of a song where you listen to and you're just like, holy shit, Tracy's fucked up. Holy shit, Steven's fucked up. You know, like, I wanted you guys to know that we're fucked up. And I want you to know that you guys are fucked up too. Everybody has a story. Everybody has it. Whether, you know, even if you don't drink or smoke or anything like that, you know, you have those stories where you're hanging out with your friends and you're just like, did we seriously do that? You know, you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh my God, did last night really happen? Did we really do that? And that's what this is. We exaggerate in the song. Like I said, I have never snorted coke off Katy Perry's titties. You guys know Rick Ross is still alive, and I have not made his skin into a condom to fuck Nicki Minaj. You know, but that's some funny shit though. And if it did happen, that's the kind of stuff that I want to hear in a Schizo song. So that's the breakdown of Teenage Horror Story. I hope you guys like it. You can download it here. If you guys have any questions about lyrics or songs or stories or anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. There. I also got Instagram under the same name. Please feel free. All the artists and producers, if I have their Twitters, they're down below. Some of them don't have Twitters, like Rachel and Madison don't have Twitter. But, you know, if you want to get in contact, you can hit me up on Twitter, and I'll pass the message along for sure. Alright, hope you guys enjoy.
Shout out to the motherfucking haters out there.
I don't care what you think and I don't care what you say.
This is the shout out to the motherfucking haters out there.
You don't back the fuck up, you're gonna get smacked the fuck up.
This is a shout out to the motherfucking haters out there.
I won this shit, don't try to tell me otherwise.
This is a shout out to the motherfucking haters out there.
This is a haters tribute, bitch.